Good morning to all the English enthusiasts. In our previous videos, we have seen the importance of verb, the definition of verb, and different type of verb conjugation. In this video, in our today's video, we are going to see another beautiful topic, important topic, oxygen to spoken English. It is an oxygen like to spoken English. We know pretty well the importance of oxygen. Because of oxygen, each and every cell of our body is being activated. So oxygen is that much of powerful, we know pretty well. Like that, how oxygen is important to our body. Like that, this topic is also that much important to spoken English. Either it for spoken English or listening or speaking or reading or writing, whatever may be. For all these aspects, the topic is like an oxygen-like topic. Yes, the topic is tenses. Yes, the topic is tenses topic. Yes, tenses topic. If you observe here, tense means time. In this context, tense means time. In some other context, we may have tense means anxiety. Okay, stress. So many nervousness. So many meanings are there. In this context, tense means time. Okay. On seeing this topic, tense, the beginners, most of the persons, those who are in the beginning level of learning English language, they feel tense, they feel nervous. One type of anxiety we can see on the faces of the learners. Tense means number of formulae. We have to learn number of formulae, number of rules and regulations. We have to learn. This is a tough topic. It is hard nut to crack. This type of opinion what the learners have in the beginning level. But tenses topic is a nice topic, a simple topic. First of all, I try my level best to inculcate interest in you about the tenses. What is the importance of tenses? What is the power of tenses? Definitely, my explanation at present, what I am going to explain to you, my explanation will definitely boost up you and inculcate interest in you. Okay, first of all, tense. It is a foundation to a sentence. Tenses topic is one of the beautiful topics, one of the important topics, which is useful for sentence construction. This is one of the powerful topics which develops our sentence construction. This is one of the basic topics which develops our sentence construction. Foundation to a sentence construction. Tenses topic is one of the chief sources to develop our sentence construction, foundation to sentence construction. This is the first importance. Next, oxygen like topic. What at the outset of this video, at the outset of the class, already I have given you information regarding. It's an oxygen like topic. For listening or speaking or reading or writing, for all these aspects, it is an oxygen like topic. It boosts up us. Next, confidence giving topic. Generally, for each and everyone, confidence is very, very important. Without confidence, we can't do anything on the surface of the land. One of the beautiful things in this world is confidence. One of the beautiful aspects in this world is confidence. So, once we learn this tenses topic, we can develop an amount of confidence. As we know, confidence is life. Where there is no confidence, there is no life. So, confidence giving topic. Once we learn this topic, automatically each and everyone who learns this topic, he or she can develop their confidence either to speak or read or write or listen. So, confidence giving topic. What I feel, what I feel. Next, heart of grammar. We have a number of topics. Among all these topics, center of attraction. Heart of the grammar is tenses topic. Tenses topic is the heart of grammar. Yes, that's why I'm saying here tense is heart of the grammar. Next, driving force. A driving force. As it motivates us, it moves us. Once we learn this topic, automatically we start speaking, we start listening, we start reading, we start writing with confidence. That's it is the motivator. It's a topic that motivates us. This is the topic that boosts up us. This topic that moves forward, we have seen the importance of tenses topic, the potentiality of tenses topic, that inculcated interest in you to learn tenses with 100% interest. Now let us see the tenses topic and those 12 structures. Our grammarians divided tenses topic into three main tenses, three chief tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Yes, our grammarians divided the tenses into three chief tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Once again, the present tense has been divided into four subtenses: present simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Like that, past simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Whereas in future also, future simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So now we have 12 kinds of tenses. After listening to these 12 kinds of tenses, you may have some doubt, you may have some anxiety, you may have some stress. Should we learn all these rules? Should we learn all these formulae? Yeah, actually we have to learn. Each and every tense has its own sentence formation. Each and every tense has its own verb form. Each and every tense has its verb group. Each and every tense has its verb phrase. 12 tenses has their own verbs. According to the grammar rules, we have to learn 12 formulae here. 12 formulae. Within one tense, we have a number of formulae. But here, I would like to explain you in a simple method. The simple method is one concept that we have to keep in our mind, that is repetition of the words. Repetition of the words and usage of the simple words. Which words are being repeated and which simple known words are used in these 12 kinds of tenses. That is important to us. Here, two simple concepts: repetition of the words and known simple words. These two are very, very important. Repetition of the words. Four main verbs are being repeated: V1, V2, V3, and V4. That's V1, V2, V3, and V4. These four main verbs are being repeated number of times in all these 12 kinds of tenses, in these 12 structures. That is the first point. V1, V2, V3, and V4. These four are being repeated. That is the first technique and point that we have to concentrate. Second thing, simple words, known words to us. Nearly 18 to 19 known words are there that we have, what we call helping verbs. These are helping verbs, 18 to 19 helping verbs, and these four main verbs. All these are being repeated. With the help of this repetition and analysis, which word is common? Which words are common here in these 12 kinds of tenses? Though we have 12 formulae, most of the words are repeated here. That is the main technique that we have to concentrate on. Most of the words, most of the helping verbs, most of the main verbs are being repeated. That is the main logic, main concept, main technique to get command over tenses topic. For example, if you take simple tenses, present simple, past simple, and future simple. In all these simple tenses, in general we use a subject plus verb and object. Let us put an object aside. First of all, subject plus verb. Let us take subject verb, subject verb, subject verb. In simple tenses, we use subject plus V1 in present simple. In past simple, subject plus V2. In future simple, subject plus will or shall plus V1. Come to continuous tenses. Present continuous, subject plus is or are or am plus V4. Past continuous, subject plus was or verb plus V4. Then future continuous, subject plus will or shall plus be plus V4. Then perfect tenses, subject plus have or has plus V3. Past perfect, subject plus had plus V3. Future perfect, subject plus will have or shall have plus V3. perfect continuous tenses. It means perfect continuous tenses. Once again, subject plus have or has plus been plus V4. Past perfect continuous tenses. Subject plus had plus been plus V4. Future perfect continuous tense. Subject plus will have or shall have plus V4. These are the structures. This is the verbs modifications and verb changes that we have in all these all kinds of tenses. Here, what we have to concentrate is on repetition of the word. Which main verbs are being repeated? For example, if you take the simple tenses, we are using V1, V2, V1. If you take the perfect tenses, we are using V3, V3, V3. Whereas, if you go for the continuous tenses and perfect continuous tenses and perfect continuous tenses, so in all these 6 tenses, in all these 6 structures, we are using V4. Continuous tense is also V4 and perfect continuous tense is also V4. Moreover, in perfect continuous tenses, been plus V4, been plus V4, been plus V4. That is the common factor. So if you observe all these common factors, we are using V1. We are using V1 for times. We are using V2 for 1 time. We are using V3 for 3 times. We are using V4 for altogether 6 times in basic level tenses structures. So the main verbs, all these V1, V2, V3, V4, these 4 verbs are being repeated. V1 for 2 times, V2 for 1 time, and V3 for 3 times, and V4 for 6 times. This is one of the important points that we have to keep in our mind. Second thing, helping verbs. Already we have discussed nearly 18 to 19 helping verbs that we use in all these tenses. Though there are 18 to 19 in number, but all those are common words, known words to us. For example, if you come to the present simple tense, we won't use any helping verb. In past simple and so, we won't use any helping verb. In future, as it is used, future, we are using will or shall instead of the V1. Then, in continuous tenses, in present continuous tense, we use is or are, am plus V4. In past continuous tense, was or were plus V4. In future continuous, will or shall plus be plus V4. We are using will or shall in future simple. Once again repeated, will or shall plus extra be. That is the what we are using. Will or shall plus be. Repetition. Future simple to future continuous. Repetition of the helping verbs. Repetition of the words. Thus, next, if we come to the future. If we come to the perfect tenses, in present perfect we use have or has plus V3. In past perfect tense we use had plus V3. In future perfect tense we use will have or shall have plus V3. Here have or had, they say about the perfection of the work. So if we observe, so far some repeated helping verbs we can see in the tenses. Though each and every tense, each and every structure has its own sentence formation, but words are being repeated. That is the main concept that we have to keep in our mind. Then, finally, perfect continuous tenses. Present perfect. Subject plus have or has plus been plus V4. Perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Had plus been plus V4. Future perfect continuous tense. Will have or shall have plus been plus V4. Here the repetition is been plus V4, been plus V4, been plus V4. Okay, what we used here, the helping verbs, 18 to 19, known helping verbs, and 4 main verbs. V1 is used for 2 times, V2 is used only for 1 time, V3 for 3 times, and V4 for 6 times. What I would like to bring to your notice is concentrate on the words, the main verbs that are being repeated. Concentrate on the words, the known words, quite familiar words is, am, are, was, were, have, has, had. Okay. then will, shall, be, like this. All these are quite familiar words to us. Those are familiar 19 words, and these repeated for main verbs V1, V2, V3, V4. If we concentrate on the structure of these 12, it is very easy to store in our mind. The main logic is there. If we observe the logic, within 12 minutes, we can get mastery over these 12 types of tenses. Don't be nervous, don't be stressed. Very simple. But what you need is concentration. In this concentration also, the main concept that we have to keep in our mind is the words repetition. So with this, we have V1 is used for 2 times, V2 for 1 time, V3 for 3 times, and V4 for 6 times. Just with a simple logic, we can store all these words in our mind. Okay, in our next video, let us see the usages of the sentence. Where do we use present simple? Where do we use past simple? Where do we use future simple? Like that, let us learn each and every tense uses individually. Thank you to one and all.